It's murder and revenge and lies and sisters who share the same husband and a son living in the shadow of his father. Like, I'm talking to ghosts, do you know? Like, the past is with me as I go into my future.
I think we're all flawed, and
I would agree with that.
we're all capable of great love, and and Adam is the same.
You know it's coming.
Scares you, doesn't it?
Your life is shitty because it is built on the bad decisions that you have made.
Your life is a lie!
Be careful. There's still a killer out there.
Sometimes we dig. We don't like what we find.
All right, I got some questions for you.
All right.
Sibling dynamics are often challenging, as you might know, yet you both give so much depth to Nicky and Chloe's chemistry. It's beautiful how their bond evolves throughout the series, as the journey sheds some light on the darkness. Can you recall your first reactions to reading the script and wrapping your minds around the gradual changes of their relationship? Elizabeth.
I felt like this entire dynamic here was like Greek tragedy. I was imagining, it's murder and revenge and lies and sisters who share the same husband and a son living in the shadow of his father. Like, I'm talking to ghosts, do you know? Like, the past is with me as I go into my future. So I felt like, and then at the lies are what is really the harm in between the two women. And so for me, as a character, my character knows a lot. I have a lot of information when I enter this scenario.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, it was about doling it out, like, slowly and seamlessly, so Chloe can start to absorb it and start to give grace and start to reconnect with me. And I really liked playing with that dynamic and then learning things about her, like, oh, she's like having an affair, and there's like really fun things for me to learn as well. Just all the secrets and lies, like, they never work. You gotta be open with your siblings.
Jessica, do you have any thoughts on this?
The breadcrumbs?
No, not the breadcrumbs.
Or
The sibling dynamics.
The siblings. Well, I just remember when I first read it, I just kept getting surprised by how complicated it was. I was like, wait a minute. Like, it just kept surprising me along the way, and I felt that is just unique. You're not often surprised by the breadcrumby little things and the cliffhangers at the end of every episode. It kept my attention. The sloppier it was, the more interesting it was. The more rigid Chloe became, and the more like pressing Nicky became on her. And as everything started to unravel, that's what was interesting to me, is that it just continued to just implode, and that's the most fun to explore and to play.
I love this type of stuff, like this type of story. My wife was kind of checking in on me between episodes, and she's like, do you think you know who did it? And I was like, I am on to like 5 people right now. And I have to admit, up until the very end, like I really didn't know what was going to happen.
Oh,
and then
good.
Once all was revealed, it was it's one of those things that I want to go back and watch it with her in its entirety over again to kind of pick up on all the little pieces.
You're not the only person who's told us they've watched it twice to see if there are Easter eggs and like, does it make sense? And we're pretty good at it. It does.
Not to play favorites, but Catherine is a highlight of the series for me. Every scene you're in is gold. I love how you play Catherine as this like cutting, proud, almost whispering snake-like figurehead who's several steps ahead of everyone else. How satisfying is it to play a character who's the most intelligent person in the room by her very nature?
And unapologetic about it. It's
Yeah,
great. It's
extremely.
great. It does challenge me to be as smart as Catherine and to be as manipulative as Catherine. She's 5 steps ahead of everyone, and she's playing 3D chess all the time,
Yes.
and sort of thinking of her that way was very fun. And she's so terrifically flawed. She's vindictive, she's loyal, she's manipulative, she's vulnerable. She's so there were all these terrific levels that were actually on the page when Regina Corrado and Olivia Milch wrote this character. And certainly when we first met on it, they were so excited that they thought they thought we were a good match, Catherine and Lorraine. So I think that's a compliment.
Well, it really comes
Let's
through in
say
the
it is.
performance, and I genuinely loved it. So, Corey, it's no secret that your character meets an untimely end near the start of the series. I'm curious if playing a character that's essentially a specter and only featured in flashbacks changes your approach to a role.
No, I mean, within the 4 walls of any particular scene, that is the reality, and that's the same with any job. It's really just about how it's sort of spliced up and given to the audience. But my job is exactly the same as any other. You're the act of telling telling a story through TV or film is you have these little discrete pockets of time, and you have that much time to sort of tell the story of this character, and over the course of the whole story, the audience gets the arc of the character. So yeah, no, there's nothing different about that.
Do you find yourself having to make, because Adam isn't necessarily the best person, right? Do you have to make peace with that role at the end of every day, or you do not carry that beyond the camera?
I think we're all flawed, and
I would agree with that.
we're all capable of great love, and and Adam is the same. I am incredibly lucky to have never been in the position to do the actions that he's done, and and that I have a sense of self and a sense of self-control that he doesn't have, and I'm blessed with that. But no, I didn't have trouble judging him too harshly. I think he's trying to be a good person, and he never really loses track of it.
Thank you for clicking on our video, everybody. If you like what you saw here, please make sure you like the video and subscribe and share with your friends who like this sort of content. JoBlo was created by movie fans for movie fans, and we appreciate your support.